You ever feel like that? Like the only way forward is to just jump? Today, we're diving into what it really means to take that leap of faith. And maybe more importantly, how looking back at our own past can give us the courage we need to jump off the cliff of our comfort zone. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Wow, that's from Rabindranath Tagore. And it just perfectly sets the stage for our story. It's all about moving from staring to actually crossing. So our story starts with a feeling I think a lot of us know really, really well, the gap. It's exactly what it sounds like, that space the author talks about in her journal, the one between the life you have and the life you actually want. And we're not talking about some far-off, maybe someday kind of dream. No, she writes about this intense, immediate need for change. There's this real impatience with the status quo, a feeling that waiting 5 or 10 more years, it's just not going to happen. So what do you do when you feel that stuck? Well, kind of like that famous Steve Jobs idea, she decides to look backward, to connect the dots. The theory is pretty simple, right? The clues for where we're going are often hidden in the patterns of where we've already been. What's so powerful here is you can just feel her ambition. She doesn't just want change, she wants it like yesterday. Crawl today, stand tomorrow, walk the next day, and be running by the weekend. Come on. This isn't just a plan, it's a picture of pure, unfiltered determination. And as she's connecting those dots from her past, one common thread just keeps popping up again and again: risk. She realized that every single time she took a detour, even when she had no idea where she was going, it unlocked something new. It was always, always better than just staying on the same old path. And this brings us to the big one, the central story of her past, the first leap. We're talking about her move to Malaysia, the ultimate detour, and yeah, the biggest risk she'd ever taken in her life. This one number really says it all: $2,000. That's it. That's what she had in her pocket when she arrived in a brand new country. That number, it represents so much more than just money. It's about the sheer vulnerability and, honestly, the incredible guts this whole leap required. But the financial risk? Oh, that was just the beginning. I mean, just imagine the mountains she had to climb, learning a new language, trying to figure out a new culture, navigating it all by herself as a Black woman with, at the time, limited English. Any one of those is a massive challenge. She was facing all of them at once. So you can just imagine the massive internal conflict going on. On one hand, you've got the reality, a new world, a new language, totally alone. And on the other, the feelings, just this crazy mix of being scared, excited, and deeply confused. It was a complete emotional whirlwind. And that feeling of being cut off, it was deep. She describes it as feeling like her umbilical cord had just been cut. I mean, think about that. For the very first time, she was truly on her own, with no protective safety net from her family. You can just feel the weight of that realization. But this is where the story really turns. That terrifying first leap, it wasn't just a one-time thing. It actually became the foundation for a whole pattern of courage, where one brave decision made the next one possible. You can see it right here. It was a total domino effect. First, the move to Malaysia. That led her to take a job that everyone told her was impossible, with night shifts and all. And that job, it gave her the confidence to start traveling the world solo, to Dubai, Australia, Morocco. Each leap just built right on top of the last one. And she points to that one specific moment, taking the job, and she says it plain and simple. That decision changed the course of my life. It was the proof she needed. Proof that taking a risk, even when you're scared to death, can completely alter your future. And all of this brings her reflection full circle, right back to today. She's rediscovered the fire in her past self, and now she realizes she can use those same tools to escape the feeling of being stuck right now. And this just perfectly illustrates the paradox she's facing. She's in a comfort zone, which, is supposed to feel safe, but it's become a cage. It doesn't feel comfortable at all anymore. It just feels like stagnation. So what are the tools she needs to find again? Looking back, she pinpointed 3 key qualities in that younger version of herself: courage, focus, and a relentless, nonstop determination to chase happiness. These are the qualities of a leaper. So with this newfound clarity, the whole narrative shifts. It's not about being stuck anymore. It's all about preparing for what's next. She's standing at the edge of a new cliff, getting ready to take the next great leap. And what is she jumping towards? She sums it up in one powerful word: freedom. That's the destination. That's what's driving this whole need to break free. You know, her story is such a powerful reminder of the potential that's locked away in all of our past experiences. And it leaves us with one final big question. What cliff are you ready to jump off of?